Hello friends, another common question asked by many Power BI beginners that how to save the space in the page while using only single chart, adding many measures to it, show each one of them one by one, and then having different titles and having different conditional formatting based on different parameters. If you look at this page, I have created three charts: total revenue, total cost, and total profit. But instead of three, if I can have one chart showing the revenue, cost, and profit one by one, and also wanted to have different titles and then conditional formatting also separately. Yes, it is possible. Let me show you how to do it. Now let me remove other two charts because I'm going to use the first chart to show all the measures one by one. Now I need to have a slicer which is containing revenue, cost, and profit, so that when I select revenue, that should appear here. If I select cost and then profit accordingly, it has to show up. For that I need to create one helper table. Let me select enter data, and then I need to create three rows, that is type, the heading is type, and then revenue, cost, profit, and then the second column is index. There is a reason to create this. I will explain why I have created it. Then the table name is criteria. So we have added a helper table, and that is appearing in the fields now. Now we can use that table and create a slicer. I am adding a slicer, and in the slicer I am selecting the type and I am adding there. So these are the types which I have just now added into that table. So they are cost, profit, and revenue, but if you look at them, they are not coming in the proper order. I want revenue on the top, cost in the middle, and profit will be in the down. For that, let me unselect and then select the type. Selection is basically highlighting it. Most of the time in most of the sessions I found when I ask select, they select it. Basically they tick it. Not required. You need to just you need not check the box. You need to just highlight this and then go to column tools. In the column tools, sort by column and select index. Now you can see the slicer now set properly. The next step is to make Power BI to understand what I have selected. When I select revenue, Power BI need to understand that I have selected revenue, and so on. For that I need to create a measure. In the criteria table, I am creating a measure, that is, the name of the measure is selection equal. So the function is selected value. What is the selected value? Here is the type. The type is containing three rows, that is revenue, cost. So I say type, and then if I don't select them, sometimes there is a possibility that I'm not going to select them, then by default that has to be revenue. So Power BI need to understand that I have selected revenue. I want revenue to be selected. So with this measure, what happens? Let me show you. Let me add a card, and then let me add the selection, that measure. Now currently I have not selected anything, so I said by default what need to be selected? Revenue. So let me zoom this so that you can see the formula. Selected value, criteria type, comma, revenue, and then revenue is an alternative result. If I don't select anything, please consider that as revenue. If I consider any other one, accordingly change it. Now if I change cost, cost, and then profit, profit, otherwise revenue, revenue. Now Power BI knows what I am dealing with. Since Power BI knows that I have selected revenue, let it give me the value of revenue as a result. For that I need to create another measure. So let me select new measure. Let me have the measure name as criteria selection. So equal, I'm using a switch statement, that is switch and then true. If I have selected, that means selection equal revenue, then I need to get the value of revenue, that is total revenue. A separate measure has been created already, and then if selection equals cost, I need to get total cost, and if selection equals profit, let me have total profit. Otherwise, alternatively, if I have not selected any one slicer, then it has to be by default total revenue. So total revenue. So this gives me a control on each element, and then I can show that. For that, let me add a new card. In the card, let me add criteria selection. Now it is 192 million because it is revenue in wholesome revenue for 2017. And if I select cost for 2017, the cost is 179 million, and then if it is profit is just 13 million. But how do I know that is revenue, and how do I know this is cost, and how do I know this is profit? For that, we need to create another measure. The new measure will be in the same table, that is criteria table, and also the measure will be more or less like the other measure what just now we have created is criteria selection. So let me copy this measure. Now I'm creating a new measure. The name of the measure will be card title, and then I'm just pasting it. I need to change now, instead of total revenue, it has to be within double quotes total revenue because it is a text. So let me remove this and then add the double quotes so that it will become a text. We're supposed to write a text here. We need to type a text, but since the measure name is created in such a way that I'm just making use of the measure name here. So now this is the measure. So where selection equal to revenue, then it has to be, the title has to be total revenue, otherwise total cost, otherwise total profit. And if I don't select anything, it has to be total revenue by default. But in the card, we cannot change the category label. So card will be having two labels. One is data label, another is criteria label. We don't have any option to change the category label automatically. Only you can do the conditional formatting on the color. So I'm not using criteria label in this. So I'm selecting the formatting options. There I'm making the category label off. Then I'm selecting, you can see only color is there. You can't do the category label text. So let me select title on, and then conditional formatting, field value, and the field value will be from the criteria table, card title. Press OK. Now you can see, since I have selected revenue, it is showing total revenue. If I don't select anything, it is still total revenue. If I select cost and profit, accordingly the number is changing. The same technique we need to apply on the chart. First, I need to remove the value considered in the chart. So the chart value is coming from basic measures, that is total revenue. Uncheck this and add criteria selection. So let me add criteria selection to values. So now, since I've selected profit, the profit is showing up. Wherever loss, it is showing loss. But title is same. I can use the card title directly and use that conditional formatting in the title the way I have done for the visual, that card visual. Same thing I can do, but let me create another measure by using additional text like by date, because this is by date. So let me select the measure, new measure, and then instead of that, let me do one thing. Let me select the card title. Let me copy this measure as it is because the measure will not be much different. And then I'm adding a new measure, pasting as it is and changing few things. Only this is chart title and this is revenue by date, total cost by date, and press enter. Now I can select the chart and select the formatting options. Let me go to title. Now title will be conditional formatting, field value, and then the field value will be chart title, and press OK. Now you can see the title is changing. If I select revenue or cost, whatever it is, based on that the title is changing and we can see the change. Now I need to apply the conditional formatting on the chart. When I select profit, all positive profits should be in a different color, that is a different color, green color, and then all negative should be in red. Otherwise, if I select revenue or cost, the color should be default. First, let me understand what is the default color. Let me select the chart and then go to the formatting option, select data colors. If I scroll down and select the data color, this is the default color. I need to know the hex color code. Let me select it, and this is the hex color code. I'm just copying it. And next I need to create a measure. I can use switch function or if function. I'm just using if function, a simple if function. Then the measure name is chart color, and if there are two logics I need to apply. One is selection equals profit. Along with that, total profit is less than 0, then it has to be red. Next is if selection equals again profit, but total profit is greater than 0, then it has to be green. Otherwise it has to be the default color. So I'm just adding the hex color along with hash within double quotes. Now this condition will give me to show only the profit element in different colors, otherwise default color. Now select the chart, going to the formatting option and selecting data colors, applying the conditional formatting. Now it has to be a field value, and then based on the field that is in the criteria, there the chart color, and then select OK. Now you can see, since I've selected profit, all profits are in a different color and different green color, and then all negatives are in red. And I select cost, the color is now normal, and revenue, the color is different. So that way we can achieve using single chart all measures in one place. Based on the selection you are getting that element, and you can do the relative analysis in other charts also. And conditional formatting is again based on specific element selected. Hope you understood the concept discussed in this video, and if you have any questions, please mention them in the comment section, and more questions will give you more answers through videos. So that please encourage me with your questions and let me create many more videos. So to get notification of those videos, you need to subscribe. So please don't forget to subscribe and keep watching, like, share